Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. In many of my videos covering whatever happens in Gaza at this point, I stated that this is how I see things evolving over there. Israel, the Jewish state, will do over there what it needs to do from A to Z, without anybody else being able to change that course. I am 99.9 certain that will happen. Now, in the meantime, and I said this since October last year, that they will do it, they will do everything they want to do or they need to do. And you're going to have a lot of people on the sidelines saying, you can't do that, stop that, blah, 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 blah. The Jewish state will not give a fuck. And that's prerogative. It can do that. It's a strong, independent, sovereign state. Now, there will be no consequences from the international community. I said that. The United States will comment, will threaten, will say, will blah, 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 blah. And then after Israel will fulfill all its goals in the area, then we'll say, United States, you said what? And the United States will say, yeah, you need to do this. Okay, yeah. It's going to give U.S. legitimacy by listening to the U.S. after many months of fulfilling its operation goals. Okay? That's what I said, and I continue to say it. We have this kind of game between Biden said this, Netanyahu said United Nations votes this, the other guys veto, all this thing like, oh yeah, it's a reaction. October, November, December, January, February, March, with about 5 months in all this, and anything changed? Nah, nothing. I'm not saying Israel should be sanctioned or Israel, but anything like this occurred? Imagine another country that would do the same thing as Israel, defending itself. Self-defense, remember? So we'll do this, everything they did necessary to protect themselves, would do. Imagine another country doing that. And tell me if after about 6 months or 5 months, nothing, nobody can do anything. Now we have here an NBC News article from March 19th. So 2 days ago, it doesn't really matter because it's relevant anyway. And we have, the title is Defying Biden, Netanyahu renews pledge to launch Rafah offensive. So they tell us here that Netanyahu defies Biden and he renews pledge to launch Rafah offensive. This is not defying Biden. Do you think that Netanyahu defies Biden, or let's make it different, Netanyahu might be ordering Biden? Do you think that Netanyahu I'm not going to listen to you? This is the whole point of this video that I'm making right now. I personally don't think that not only Netanyahu, whomever is the Prime Minister of Israel, sovereign, independent, strong state, will give a fuck what the US president says. Why? It's already 5 months in. The US is preparing a United Nations immediate ceasefire resolution, and after they vetoed everyone else, and we'll see how that's going to work. Is that moment when after Israel fulfills all its goals in self-defense, we'll say, yes, United States, what did you say? Oh yeah, let's listen. United States has the legitimacy. That's what it is. It's like I would not listen to anybody in the neighborhood, but only my father. When or after I complete everything I want to complete. Then I say, yes, I should listen to you. What did you say, Daddy? And Daddy tell me, hey, Emil, you should tone down. Okay. Anybody's going to be, oh, Emil listens to his father after I fulfilled everything I need. Okay, that's my take on that. I will not go in deeper details on that, but I think Netanyahu is not defying Biden. I think Netanyahu doesn't give a fuck about, and Netanyahu tells Biden what to do, which is screw yourself. So let's read a little bit here how these guys are trying to make us think that somehow Netanyahu stepped on some of his people's cocks somewhere. And his people don't like that. And they now Netanyahu from an angel, remember a few years back, he was speaking in front of the US Congress and he was, right, from Netanyahu, that one, now he has got to go. Even the imbecile Schumer, right, who is another, okay, plus Biden said that, hey, maybe Netanyahu should get lost. What do you mean? Is that not interference, external interference in the internal affairs of a country? Yes, it is. Imagine that, let's say, Russia would say, well, Biden must go, should go. What would these guys say? Back off, motherfucker. What are you talking about? Mind your own business. But hey, that's the way it is. Let's read this article, at least part of it, at the beginning, and see what spin these guys give us. Like, Netanyahu cares about what Biden says. I don't think Netanyahu gives a shit. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Tuesday reiterated plans to launch an offensive in the southern Gaza city of Rafah, less than 24 hours after President Joe Biden warned against precisely such a move in a call with the Israeli leader. Okay, warned. Okay. Netanyahu's defiant message came during the opening of the Foreign Affairs and Defense Committee in the Knesset, Israel's parliament, with him telling lawmakers that the country had, and I'm quoting, an argument with Americans. It was not an argument. Told Americans, back the fuck up. We tell you what to do, is not the other way around. About the need to enter the city, which is sheltering more than 1 million Palestinians who fled their homes elsewhere in Gaza as it was being bombed. Okay? I'm not going to go any further than that. I think my point is, you don't tell me what to do. I tell you what to do. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.